Today we're diving into a science that isn't just stuck in a lab or some dusty old textbook. Nope, it's happening inside you and all around you, every single second of every single day. We're talking about biology, the fundamental science of life itself.
So let's just jump right in with a big question. How are you, right now, connected to every other living thing on this planet? I'm talking about everything from a massive redwood tree to a blue whale to the tiny bacteria in the soil. Well, the answer is actually really cool, and it's the key to understanding, well, life.
That common thread, that deep, intricate connection we all share, is exactly what the science of life is all about. So, what's the field that takes on such a huge and fundamental question? You guessed it, it's biology. At its core, biology is the study of all living things and the incredibly complex processes that make them tick. How they grow and function, how they adapt, how they interact with their world. But let's go a little deeper than just a simple definition.
The word itself actually gives us a massive clue. It comes from the Greek bios, which means life, and logos, which means study. So, yeah, literally, it's the study of life. But while the name is pretty simple, what it covers is anything but.
The sheer scale of biology is just incredible. It ranges from the invisible microorganisms that are living on your skin right now, to the towering plants that produce the oxygen we all breathe, to the most complex animals on the planet. And of course, that includes us. You are a walking, talking, thinking subject of biology. Now, to study something so huge, scientists need different toolkits, right? Different lenses to focus on specific parts. And these are the diverse fields within biology, each giving us a totally unique way of looking at the story of life.
We can start with botany, which is the field dedicated entirely to the plant kingdom. And this isn't just about collecting flowers, it's about understanding the very foundation of most of Earth's ecosystems, the amazing organisms that turn sunlight into energy for pretty much all the rest of us.
Then you've got zoology, which plunges into the world of animals. This field explores not just what animals are, but their fascinating behaviors, their complex bodies, and how they've evolved over time to survive in literally every corner of the globe. Next, we zoom way, way down into an invisible universe with microbiology. This is the study of life we can't see with our own eyes. Things like bacteria, viruses, fungi, which have a colossal impact on everything from our own health to the decomposition that recycles nutrients back into the earth. And this brings us to the code of life itself, genetics. This field is a total game changer because it studies DNA, which is the unique blueprint for every single living thing. Seriously, understanding this blueprint has completely changed how we approach, well, everything, from medicine to conservation. And finally, ecology. This is the field that masterfully ties all the others together. It looks at that great web of connections, studying how all these organisms, plants, animals, microbes, all built from their own genetic code, interact with each other and with their environment to create the living world we know. So, okay, how does all of this affect you personally? Well, one of the most powerful impacts of biology is on our health. It's the direct line connecting deep scientific research to our own well-being and recovery. Think about it for a second. Our understanding of biology is the absolute foundation of all modern medicine. It starts with medical research into our cells and genes, which then leads to incredible breakthroughs like developing vaccines, and ultimately gives us the tools we need to prevent diseases. Every single step on that path is guided by biology. And what's really amazing is that the same biological understanding that heals our bodies is also the key to healing our planet. It's not just about our individual health, it's about the health of our collective home. Biology is without a doubt the core science for a sustainable world. In fact, biology is absolutely crucial for the planet's health. It's our #1 tool for protecting complex ecosystems. It's essential for developing sustainable agriculture to feed everyone, and it helps us come up with new solutions to urgent environmental problems like pollution. And the stakes become crystal clear when you see the contrast side by side. On one hand, you have the goal, a healthy, thriving ecosystem full of rich biodiversity. On the other, you have the massive threats we're facing, like pollution and climate change. Biology gives us the vital knowledge we need to understand and navigate these challenges. But biology does more than just explain the problems of today. It gives us a deep understanding of our shared past and the tools to actually shape our future. It helps us see the long, unbroken story of life on this planet. Looking back, biology helps explain our evolutionary past, how all species, including us, adapted and changed over millions of years to get here. Right now, in the present, it's vital for global challenges like food security. And looking ahead, it's driving unbelievable advances in biotechnology, from revolutionary genetic engineering to creating sustainable biofuels. If you take one thing away from all of this, let it be this. Biology is so important because it helps us understand life and gives us the tools to protect the natural world so that all living things, including us, can not just survive but thrive. That's the mission right there. And that leaves us with one last but really important question. As our knowledge of biology grows more and more powerful every single day, what do you think is our greatest responsibility in how we choose to use it?